mental blindness. No light can shine for the spiritually blind person unless he asks that his eyes be opened to see the light that shines for him. So the request for this is a prerequisite that arises from the will to be allowed to see the light that was withheld from him for so long. Man must therefore feel his own blindness, it must be a nuisance to him, he must be aware of the lack of being able to enjoy people who see like him, and he must therefore want to become seeing. Then also the eye will be opened to him, he will be allowed to receive light because my love light from eternity denies itself to no one and in the end to a man who desires it. But as long as men walk along in spiritual blindness, as long as they lack all knowledge about spiritual things, about spiritual connections and about their own relationship to me, their God and Creator from eternity, so long therefore these men are not aware that they are deficiently formed, that they are blind in spirit, but they see their earthly abilities as alone important to successfully cover their life on earth. And they again only see the earthly success and are satisfied when the world offers them what they wish for. And as they themselves do not feel themselves to be deficiently formed, they also do not ask for what they lack, for the light of knowledge, and they remain blind in spirit. So the will has not yet become active, but without which the supply of light, of truth, is without result because although they hear such through their fellow human beings they do not recognize them, but they only hear words and do not grasp their meaning. And the will again cannot be directed by force, it has to decide by itself. But through sermons they can still be pointed to their spiritual blindness because it is sometimes possible that their hearts open up to such a sermon and then the will can be kindled to get more light. Because differently than through the supply of my word such men cannot be influenced, and also this still can be without result, but still is not to be omitted because first of all the blind is to experience that he is blind. Because what he has never known before, he also does not miss that. And so the light is to be brought to every man, and the benefit of the light is to be explained to him. He is to be told what other people can see with their healthy eyes, and that there is also the possibility of giving him healthy eyes if he himself wants them. The reason why spiritual blindness is so severe is because it has an effect in the kingdom on the other side, because in deepest darkness man enters that kingdom after his death when he has not succeeded to have at least got himself a glimmer of light on earth, in which he would then also know his way around the spiritual kingdom better. But completely blind men will hardly reach the light over the because they then defend themselves against every spark of light which touches them, as they do not yet know the good deed of light, and the happiness to be able to move in spheres full of light will also be denied to them until they themselves enter a circle of light and then now let their eyes be opened, but which is much more difficult for them than on earth. That is why already on earth the light is to be brought near to all men, and who accepts it does well by it because darkness has then left him, and he will never need to fear to be swallowed up by it because the light will then shine forever. Amen.